Hello everyone, this is Warhawk Beyond 2040 and welcome to another edition of the Progressive Rock and Metal album review series. And today I am going to be taking a look at a 2023 release from one of the top bands to come out of Poland, and they're one of my all-time favourites in the progressive rock genre, and in my opinion, the best band to ever burst onto the scene since Porcupine Tree. They're still going very strong, and they've been around for 20 plus years already, and these guys need no introduction whatsoever. I am talking about, of course, the one and only Polish progressive rock band Riverside, and this is their latest recording, ID Entity. So, ID Entity marks the first time in almost 5 years that Riverside have recorded and released an album of new material, and they've had a couple of lineup changes in their history, and Riverside is currently comprised of Mariusz Duda on bass, vocals and guitars, Piotr Kozieradzki on drums, Michał Łapaj on keyboards and backing vocals, and Maciej Meller on guitars, who is the band's newest member, who replaced the late Piotr Grudziński, who we sadly lost back in 2016. So ID Entity marks Riverside's 8th studio recording, and this is a double album. So this is a little bit different to Riverside's previous albums, but there's still plenty of great things to get your teeth into. Little bit lighter, a little bit on the poppy side, but there's still plenty of hard-hitting metal that have made Riverside one of the most enduring and successful bands of the last 20 plus years. This album, I've listened to it a couple of times now. It's really good. Excellent production, great songs, great playing, tight musicianship, everything you would come to know and expect from Riverside. At times it sounds like Aha meets mid-80s Rush, but I wouldn't say this is kind of like an 80s throwback to that era. As I said, when you hear it, you know it's Riverside, but this is what makes this album so good, because Riverside are not just doing another album of the same sort of formula that they have been using in the past. Riverside are not afraid to try out different styles and dabble into different genres, and that's what makes them so unique, because they can apply and adapt to any situation and just make it work really well. And for me, this is one of the band's strongest albums to date. And, you know, it's a brand new lineup, as I mentioned, but it's still very much Riverside. So let's have a look. There's some brilliant artwork there. So we got lyrics. And some more lyrics here. And some more lyrics there. One thing I've always liked about Riverside's albums, I love their artwork. It's just so unique, but yet so amazing. So there's some more lyrics. And some more. I like that. It's a very cool drawing. And some more lyrics. That's a pretty cool picture as well. The headless man with the crows coming out of his body. And there's some more lyrics and some more cool artwork. I like how each picture conveys the theme of each track, so that's quite cool, I think. So a few other bands have done that, but I think Riverside do it quite well too. This is quite interesting. It's like a man in a hoodie with zipper, the zipper man. It's quite interesting. And some more lyrics there and some more cool artwork. Love it, you know, brilliant. And there's more lyrics as well. And some more there. Awesome, awesome artwork. This is quite cool as well. and the credits as well. So, as I mentioned already, Riverside is comprised of Mariusz Duda on vocals, basses, electric and acoustic guitars, Piotr Kozieradzki on drums, Michał Łapaj on keyboards, synthesizers, Rhodes piano and Hammond organ, and Maciej Meller on electric guitars. All of the lyrics is written by Mariusz Duda, and all of the music is written and composed by Mariusz Duda as well, and all of the arrangements are all done by the entire band. So excellent stuff. So as I said, this is a double album, and on disc 1 we've got Friend or Foe, Landmine Blast, Big Tech Brother, Post-Truth, The Place Where I Belong, I'm Done With You, and Self-Aware. And then on disc 2 we've got Age of Anger, Together Again, and 2 single edit versions of Friend or Foe or Self-Aware. But fantastic. Standout tracks for me are Friend or Foe, which is a great opener, Big Tech Brother, another great track, Post-Truth, another great track as well, The Place Where I Belong, which is like the longest track on the first disc, love that track, I'm Done With You, another great track, and Self-Aware, brilliant track as well, which is like 8 minutes long. And then on disc 2, Age of Anger is another great track, and Together Again, just brilliant. So top to bottom, as you'd expect, an amazing album as always from Riverside, a band who continues to keep getting better and better and always deliver top-notch music of the highest order. So there you have it, ID Entity, one of the strong contenders for possibly album of 2023. Brilliant stuff. So that's going to be it from me. I'm going to wrap this up now. What's your favourite track from Riverside ID Entity? Is it Friend or Foe, Landmine Blast, Big Tech Brother, Post-Truth, The Place Where I Belong, I'm Done With You, Self-Aware, or Age of Anger, or Together Again, or the single edit versions? Or do you just enjoy the entire album? There's no right or wrong answer. We all have our favourite tracks. You know what to do, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave your thoughts and comments down below, and I will be back next time with another edition of the Progressive Rock and Metal Album Review Series, where I'm going to be talking about the entire catalogue of Riverside, so make sure you don't miss that. So until next time, take care everybody and stay safe, and once again as always, much appreciated. Thanks for listening.